Hi, in King of Avalon I lately saw various players in my alliance starting to focus on upgrading Morgause, and I didn't really uh, jump on top of that as well myself. I did look into that a bit today, and I think it's going to be quite interesting for me and probably for a lot of players as well. So the major reason to do this is the troop training speed boost of 60%. Probably you already have quite a high boost, but an additional 60% is quite high. If you look at the other ones you have, for example, the blue one or the green one, they don't have any troop training boost at all. Hallowes potentially has a higher troop training speed boost, but the problem with Hallowes is that there are less ways to get it. Most importantly, from the hero fragments that you can get from the Spire loot and from the Spirit Store or ceremonies. You cannot get Hallowes, and you get two of Morgause for that. So that is a big difference. So I thought I'm going to focus on that, and then I asked around a bit and did some looking into it myself, like what is the best way to get it. So I'm going to, in this video, look around a bit at that. Maybe first, look at the troop training speed. Don't know what kind of speed you have. So I have a training speed of 169.5 because of mostly probably the military tents, the research. But yeah, that's already quite good, but an additional 60% is still going to shave off quite some time. It's good for the troop training that I'm doing now, but especially, I'm planning to do a lot of training later on as well. When I have my tier 11 troops unlocked, it will still take a while, so it will also give me quite some time to look at getting this Morgause. And as you saw currently, I'm not far at all. I mean, she's still level 1 and only one star. But so I still have a long way to go. I have 58 fragments. You need a total of 600, I believe, like 40 plus 40 for 2 stars, 80, 160, and then 320. So that adds up to 600. So I still have 542 to go. So a long way to go. So what are the best ways? So there are different. There are some different ways what you can do. And I already just did that, but you can buy a daily amount of Seal Epic Hero fragments from the trial shop. Currently I have quite a lot of credits, and I'm currently only buying the daily medium dragon XP with it. So I'm thinking this is quite a good buy. It's quite expensive, so if I get less credits, I don't have enough, then this is not I'm stop doing that. I feel everything is quite expensive here actually, but for now I'm going to do that a couple of times. So if you buy 4, you can get 2 of each of the possible heroes, so that's quite nice, except for except for some of the newer ones, Balin, Bedivere and Lamorak. But at least 2 of his Morgause. So other ways that's very common. Let's first look at the Spirit store, and there you can just buy the fragments, and for 1200, this is the same fragment, so for 1200 credits you get 2. So that's quite nice. Then looking at ceremonies which you use the same credits for, it's actually a little bit less favorable. So if you look at this and the other one, you have 2 options, either getting 44 or 22 fragments. But if you multiply this by 1200, you will get a little bit less than 54,000. So it is a little bit more favorable actually to do it in the Spirit Store instead of holding a ceremony. That is That is just a little bit, and you can also argue like holding a ceremony is better because other members in my alliance will profit from that, from donating. So I mean, it's yeah, it's only a quite small benefit that you have for it. So up to you whether you make the choice. But what is more important, I feel, okay, you have to get these credits somehow. You don't get them for free, at least not a lot. So what are you going to do? A lot of the, no, sorry, should look here. A lot of the times I was selling hero fragments, and recently I even sold a lot. But if you look at the hero fragments, if you sell one, I think these rates have dropped a lot less favorable than they used to be. So if you sell one, you only get 30 of these credits or coins. So basically it means, yeah, you need to sell 20 to get one fragment, or 40 to get 2 fragments actually, to get to the 1200. But let's focus on this 20. So you need to sell 20 heroes that you don't want to get one Morgause back, which is, yeah, not very favorable at all. 20 is quite a lot. So then there is another way, which is the Alchemist Corner. The Alchemist Corner is not, yeah, you cannot get a lot of heroes here, but the interesting thing is that Morgause is one of the heroes you can get. You get single fragments, so you this is just one Morgause fragment you get for it, but you only pay 185. And if you look here, if you are going to the Crucible and you're going to sell one fragment of another purple hero, you get 40. So 185 divided by 40 means you need a little bit more, between 4 and 5. You need to sell between 4 and 5 fragments to get one Morgause, which is a lot more favorable than having to sell 20 fragments like you would do in the Spirit Store. So from that point of view, if you're going to sell fragments, and I should have known this a couple of weeks ago, but if you're going to sell fragments to get Morgause, definitely go for the Crucible, as long as you as this is still possible, because the game might change again soon, and yeah, everything I say here might change as well, because the game tends to change rates so now and then. But anyway, this is a good good to keep in mind for now. And I'm definitely going to do that. And the next time I do 10 master summonings and I get a lot of the old purple fragments, like I got, really a huge amount, not last time but the time before, I'm not going to be too unhappy that I don't get the newest heroes, but instead I'm just going to think, okay, I can sell these and get to the Morgause to 5 stars faster. One thing I also wanted to mention about this hero. So besides this troop training speed, it's also nice to have the healing speed of 50%. Currently I have a much smaller healing speed. Research speed of 20% is not so interesting, because I have already have a larger research speed for my HelloS. But the construction speed, once I maxed it to 50 stars, which I might do, or even if I only go to 40, but probably go to 50, then, well, while I'm at it, I get 0.5%, so that is 25% construction speed. And also that, currently, I should have used a different view. But if you look what I currently have, like this healing speed 36, so that can improve a lot. I haven't upgraded Sirga Harris further, so I don't have the 23% yet. So currently I'm using Lady Rona with only 17%, so that can really be a quite nice additional boost. Okay. That was it. I'm going to, probably this will come back in my weekly growth videos, but I just wanted to go a bit more in depth into this, what I'm going to do. While I'm at it, let's just go to the Crucible and see what are the heroes that I don't need. This one I want to keep, don't want to throw away everything. Surtur, not interested in. Forgot what Gawain do I get to see what it's doing. Definitely also, well, definitely, I mean, you can argue that you want this to increase the rally capacity, but yeah, I don't find it worth it to really focus on that. I mean, it's not going to give you, the trap capacity is not interesting. The march capacity you already have at 25k from the set of heroes that you have. So the, yeah, would be about those other things, which is not training capacity. I already have 270 from Isobel. Yeah, I'm just not that interested to try to get that. So I'm also going to sell those. Let's just these, not going to get that one up. This is a bit of yeah, I still want to keep the option open to also proceed here. I'm quite interested in this assault power. The resource production may be also interesting, although yeah, it's not resources, it's not a major issue. Not really sure about it yet whether this is worth it, but I yeah, might want to do that. I think if I get it to cut down 12%, I can make a bit of a jump and have to spend less focus on getting those assault points. LOS, yeah, I feel if I'm going for this, I might as well sell HelloS, because still going for HelloS after that doesn't really make sense. Agraphane, unfortunately, I sold a lot of them earlier for yeah, not getting a good return. Let's just, it's not a lot. I did check, actually blue and green one is a little bit less. The difference is a little bit less between Spirit, the Spirit store and this Crucible to exchange it, but it's still much favorable compared to it's still much favorable to do it in the Crucible compared to the Spirit store. Okay, so it's not a lot, but it's just starting to work towards it. And yeah, because I didn't have that many purple heroes now, it's not a lot. Maybe you still have a lot, you can benefit from it more. But yeah, it could be that in this 10 master summoning that I can do maybe yeah, once every 2 weeks or even more. Yeah, that I can definitely get a lot of these fragments, and then if you get, for example, 50, 100 purple fragments that you don't want to use, it is very nice to be able to say, okay, hey, these 100 crappy fragments I'm going to exchange for 20 of Morgause. Then yeah, you're working faster towards your target. It's going to take a while, but as you probably know by now if you've seen more of my videos, I'm quite patient, so I'm just going to work towards this. And I'm not going to hold ceremonies or anything to do that, because I find those too valuable. Want to use those for yeah, maybe getting more noble badges and things like that. So I'm just going to slowly work towards it. Anyway, again, I'm probably also not going to transfer them, which I've seen a lot of people do, transfer them via the goods exchange, because I still feel that going for the summoning, increasing the summoning is going to be more beneficial, because then I also have a chance at good better heroes that give me combat boost, and I still have a lot of speed up, so it's not a huge urgency, but it is going to help me definitely if I'm going to keep working towards this and get this Morgause eventually. Okay, hey, I hope this has been useful, given some new insights. If you have any suggestions for this or any questions about this, it's always welcome. Please share in the comment section, and yeah, thanks for watching the video.